Hi friends, today we are going to learn about the how to fetch API using useEffect while you are doing that on page load in React.js. That means how to fetch the API data by using useEffect method, hook method in React.js. After getting that API data, how to display on the table. Let's get started to learn about this use effect with fetch data. REACE, it's a snippet template, ready-made template it is going to give us. It is an arrow function. Let's declare const a data comma set data is equals to use state. It's a state method hook. So by using this we'll get the data into this. Just we have declared the state variable, that is data, and we can use that use effect which is used to call the when page is on when the page is uh, rendered initially, when page start execute at the time initially at the first time page is going to execute. So at the time this use effect initially it is going to execute first in this component, in this application. That means whenever this hit this use effect api.js function file, immediately first the use effect function is going to execute. That we can call it as on page load. That means initially we are going to hit the API and get the and grab the data into data state variable. That how we can do that. Initially we'll use that arrow function, that is one parameter in the use effect, and second one is a dependency array. In this arrow function, in the callback function, let's call a fetch method, fetch API data. You can give any name here, and we'll create a definition for this outside of this const control V and equals to, it is a parenthesis. After that use that arrow, and we can treat as now as a arrow function. Now in this we are going to call that fetch fetch method. Here in this we'll use that URL to call the API data. This is the JSON placeholder dot typecode.com to-dos list is available. Just copy this URL, Control C, and use that in our application. After that, we need to get the response of JSON. Then it's like a chain function. Within this, we'll use callback function, that is arrow function. Here we need to pass the response as a parameter. From this response dot JSON format will get the data from this API. From this API we'll get the response. That response we will get it in the format of JSON. From this JSON format we'll convert into normal data here, like our convenient data. Then that means array of objects we are going to get it. Here in this also we'll use that arrow function, and here we'll follow that response. Here from this API it is getting JSON response. Now this array of object response we are getting. Then we'll give it to that. We can remove these brackets, even single parameter we are passing. No, you can remove these brackets, no problem. And here also same. And coming to here, response, how we can do in this set data, we'll keep it in, I mean to say that assign the and pass the as a parameter in this method, so the data is going to update. This data state variable is going to update through this method. So what is we need to pass here? This response. So this response we need to pass here. That's it. And if any error comes, those we can catch those by using catch method. Here also we will follow that err arrow function. Here clg for just for the sake of what is the error to know, we will use this like this. We need to focus on this one only. That means if the data is API is it, then data is coming to in this one. That means this data is going to update. Let's verify that in the console. clg will verify the data. Just go to the application where it is running. Yeah, it is running this application and we got the data here. Up to 200 lines of data is there. Now data is there, it is coming, no problem. Then we need to display this data at the browser level. Let's consider one table. We are going to display that. Within this table we have the T header, and after this we have T body, and this T header will use tr. Within this tr we'll use th. One is th, another one also th. That is, we are going to get the data is in this. So how can we get the data here? What are the values you want to display on the table? Just will display here. Where is that console? We have removed that, why it is not showing. clg again display that data. What we have in the data, just verify and get the parameters to the table as attributes or table column headers. Just open, we'll open one here. User id title. User id is common, id is different, so id and title will take. So here let's use that id as heading, and next title title title, and next here in the T body let's use the JS format, JavaScript. In this we are going to map that data. If the data is there, and data dot length control Z length length greater than 0, then only it is going to do mapping data map. Here in this we need to use that callback function. In between that we should use and. If data is greater than 0, then we'll do that mapping here. In this mapping we'll use that that is arrow function, that is a callback function within this. Then here we need to follow that info, and here we need to return the value return return. In this I'm going to use that react dot fragment, close it, and within this let's give the table tr. Within this tr td, within the td we'll use that info dot id, like that. Control C, Control V. Second one should be title, title. So let's verify in the browser whether it is showing or not. Some error is there. Read properties above occurrence, adding boundary. Okay, what is that? In that adding boundary your tree, customize error handling behavior. So let's take this key equals to info dot id, that is fine, and Is there any error or mistake is there? Just verify. Just refresh this. Content properties of what we are getting. Content properties of. Just we'll open up undefined reading length length undefined. So undefined means data dot length greater than 0. What is in that data? Yeah, we didn't define that. It's a array. So that's why it is giving error. So it is giving the table data. How many lines of table data is there? Nearly 200 data is showing. So we'll give the some border for that table border. How can we give? We have already bootstrap table. We'll give in the class name. Class name is table. It is giving the table. Yeah, table. Some kind of lines are showing. In this, we'll use table hyphen bordered 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 red. Okay, then it is going to show border kind of things. Is there? Is it not showing that bordered? Okay, table border. Then I think it is having some spelling mistakes. Table bordered also should be come. Yeah, border came, and here bordered color we want to give border 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 primary yeah, it is showing that blue color, and above that we should give some kind of margin. If you want to give margin top, just like 5 top side, yeah, some space is required, that's why again. Then mouse over HOVR over how it is going to show table over table table hyphen table over. Yeah, it is showing that some kind of color wherever you are going to each row. If you want to reduce the number of lines to, I mean number of rows to some kind of restriction, if you want to follow that, just Control X and use it here, Control V. At the same time, only 10 records you want to display. Just let new data, which is equals to response res.filter of okay obj some arrow function, use that obj dot length greater than, not length greater than, obj dot id greater than, what we can give, greater than or equal to 10. Then assign this new data instead of 200s of data, only 10 records if you want. Let's verify. Refresh it. Only 10 records we required. It is not showing because it's not updated properly. Okay, obj dot id greater than or equal to 10. Yes, actually we required not greater than, we required less than 10 records only, less than or equal to 10 records. Let's verify, refresh it and verify that 1 to 10. Okay, it is fine, it is working. If you want total records, you can directly response data you can assign to data set data. If you want only 10 records, you can do filtering here. So in this way we can achieve this use effect. It is going to get the data. In this method it is going to calling this URL, and getting the JSON response. After that, it is going to get the normal array of object response. That response we have filtered for 10 records and assigned to the set data. If any error is comes, no, then it is going to handle. Here we can remove this console, not required. And here we are following table kind of data we want to display. We have given in the table header td and title, and in the body we have done mapping. If the length greater than 0, then only it is going to map the all the values. Yes, then here it is following this key property, and values to values are following, and we have applied the table bordered and border primary empty5 table over table. Yes, we are using table border means border fully bordered. Table means only horizontal lines are coming. Table border means full body of all the lines are coming. Border primary means color it is applied. MT5 means table it is going to little bit margin top 5 pixels, and table over means when you move the cursor each and every row it is going to highlight. So in this way we can achieve that use effect by using fetch method to retrieve the API data in the REACTJS shown in the table. That's it, friends. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.